Hi, I'm Jason Bellamy here from CSM 2015 in Indianapolis. I'm joined by Mandy Froelich and Jennifer Lesko, and we're going to talk about APTA's Public Policy Priorities, which was just released for sort of the next 2-year cycle. So we're looking at the next 2 years for these priorities, but Mandy, how are these priorities determined, and what's the process for that?
Yeah, a great question, Jason. So APTA publishes a list of public policy priorities every 2 years. And really that's done through a fairly significant and thorough process to make sure we're really identifying the needs and things that are impacting the profession in terms of policy. So the process this past year was that members were surveyed to determine sort of what they thought were the most pressing public policy priorities. The Public Policy and Advocacy Committee then took that information and developed a list of public policy priorities, which we've recently published on our website. But that process always goes through the board of directors as well. Right. So they've actually reviewed it and approved it, and we've recently put it up at the APTA website. And Jennifer's one of our Public Policy and Advocacy Committee members who took part in that process.
So Jennifer, we have this document, and the document has some sort of themes based on what the members identified and what now are the priorities. What are the themes, and what's kind of the range of issues that falls into those?
So there's 4 major themes: the continuum of care, integrity, value, and access to care. Those include things that we've been working on for many years, such as direct access, onto some newer things such as collaborative care models that we're looking at. Also, it helps us encompass things to be innovative and look at projects in the future that we can look at to achieve these issues.
Right, so this document, we've had this before, but this year we've sort of updated the process and the look and feel of the document to try and make it more functional in a certain way. Give me what's different about the public policy priorities this year.
Sure. So typically in the past when we've published this document, we've sort of put the chart up of what these public policy priorities are, but we really wanted to give members extra resources this year to understand how those priorities really link up to APTA initiatives. So the new interactive PDF that's available on the website not only has the chart of policy priorities, but it has resources to things like the registry, quality reporting, payment reform, things going on in innovation such as Innovation 2.0. So we've tried to make sure that members have the opportunity to click on those links and understand specifically what APTA is doing regarding those public policy priorities. But it also has great links to how to advocate. So, you know, whether it's getting involved in Hill Day or P-Team, those things are available as well.
And advocating, there are so many involvement opportunities, but there's a big one coming up in 2015. Jennifer, tell me what that is.
So in June, in between the House of Delegates and the next conference, we will have a Hill Day, Capitol Hill Day. So we're hoping to have hundreds of physical therapists who will unite here, well, here, but in Washington, D.C., and go to the Hill and bring these policies forward and advocate for them. So you can get involved that way. You can also get involved through some other aspects that Mandy's going to talk about if you're not going to be in DC, but we would encourage you to come and be with us during that time.
So yeah, and so Mandy, before you talk about those other involvement opportunities, the last time we did a rally, we had almost 1,000 PTs, PTAs, and students. The key thing to remember, if you want to take part in Capitol Hill Day, you cannot just show up to Next. You need to register for this event in advance so they can schedule and make appointments with the legislators. This is more than about just showing up for a rally. It's about having meetings that can have an impact and really flexing the muscle of physical therapists on the Hill. So if they can't make it to the Hill, if they can't be there for the rally, what are the other involvement opportunities?
Yeah, absolutely. So we really always ask members to join P-Team, which is our network of advocates. It's about 15,000 strong, so it's a list that you opt into to receive sort of updates about what's going on the Hill and in the regulatory agencies. But take part in that, get involved now. You don't have to wait for Hill Day, but also a great thing to do is download our APTA Action app. So it's our advocacy app. Great resource to instantly sort of contact your members of Congress and weigh in on the issues of priority for APTA.
Great. So thank you very much. If you want to get more information on all this, you can go to the advocacy section of APTA's website. For more updates from CSM, you can go to the CSM website. I'm Jason Bellamy, and I'll catch you later.